hello, YouTube, Facebook, and any other social medias that you might be watching this on. I promised you guys last time that I was going to follow up the following day with another video, specifically on frankincense and myrrh. I'm also going to share a couple screenshots, show you guys the medicinal properties of how it helps. To let you know, I'm really sorry that I didn't do it when I said I was. I wound up getting so sick, I was literally fighting off pneumonia. So, I am going to share the recipe I promise with the frankincense and myrrh. And then I'm going to make another video because I have a medicine that I have to make for someone else called a jarabe. So, you guys are going to get 2 videos today for the prices of 1. Just kidding, no price. So right now on the stove, okay, so here in this pot, I got some clamps real quick, is a sachet. Inside is frankincense and myrrh. And don't worry, I'm going to show you what this looks like, but you can see that there is already in the water that is boiling. Okay, this is very medicinal. Like I had told you guys, this also helps with tumors and with cancer. We have a friend of my cousin's who I consider as a friend as well. She was diagnosed with cancer last year in December. And I told her about this recipe, and so she was doing it along with doing the chemotherapy that the doctor recommended her to do. And already halfway through this year, they found she had no more. So they did a surgery on her to remove the scar tissue, just to make sure that there was none in the scar tissue. Now this because it's a big pot, it's going to be left alone to boil for a little while. And I'm going to pause this for a minute so that I can get the bag of frankincense and myrrh and show you guys what it looks like, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of the brands. Here's a bag with myrrh. This is the first time I order from this company. There's another company that I order it from, and I like it because it's nice and raw. You see how big the chunks are. Good sizes. And this is myrrh, which is also a resin. Okay. Normally I try to get them not so big. For this one we'd have to break it. You see that glimmer inside? That's that resin. You have parts of the petrified wood on it, but still, it's still good. All of that is medicinal. And for frankincense, I know. Why does she have so many different bags? Why? Well, the problem was, I accidentally bought more frankincense when I meant to buy more myrrh. This brand I really do love. I got this one also off of Etsy. Aroma Depot. That one has also been really good. And I love the sizes from this frankincense resin. Quick warning I want to give you when you buy frankincense. Make sure it does not say frankincense tears, because all you're going to get are some little itty bitty ones. Okay, you want this to really work, you need the bigger ones. You have more pure medicine on the inside. And I'll show you what those little ones look like. Okay, this is my little box of medicines. I have to get it a little bit bigger, and I have to give it a little upkeep. And sorry, I'm trying to find a way to get rid of these. If you guys have any suggestions, please share with me, because I'm trying to get them out. I got Job tears. They're very medicinal. And then some black beans. My daughter's planted those this year. And here's the results. Ready for next year. Ah, here they go. Frankincense tears. I'll show you how this looks. And here's a bigger frankincense. Good size. Okay, so I'm going to show you the difference between these. Okay, don't worry, the counter is clean. You see the difference between that in size? Now watch the tears. Some of these are calling it a little close, but they are not as small as those. You will find frankincense does come in different colors because there are different varieties of frankincense. Okay? Hence why you always want to try. Make sure whatever you get are the bigger ones. This little leftover is going to cost you a lot more to have to fill up to use those, okay? Also know these are loaded with vitamin C. Okay? If you take, and I'm grabbing one of these right now, it's a little piece of this has enough vitamin C that you need for the day. Hard. Very, very hard. Okay? Now, you hear it? It becomes gummy when you're chewing it. Okay? That's just that one piece that I had in my mouth. Still have some little pieces. And you can even see, I don't know if this camera is good. Let me try it using the reverse camera. You can see some of the deposits that I just chewed. Now you keep chewing this, it becomes just like chewing gum. You stop chewing it, it'll start to dissolve. You start chewing it again, it becomes very gummy again. Now here's the thing. This, very medicinal, very bitter. You're not used to it. When you first do it, you're going to be like, So I'm letting you know now. Very bitter. But very good for your health. This bad boy right here will help you with tumors. It helps break down blood clots too. You know what? I'm going to share the information on the screen right now so you can see. Isn't it amazing? All that. It does all of that. Why isn't this information shared? Because if pharmacies know that you know about this, well, guess what? The information's out. People won't want to buy medicines anymore. This little bad boy's used in medicines. But let's face it. Cost of living right now is very hard, even if you're middle class. If you're somebody that has a lot of issues with your health, you have to take specific medications, or you have reactions to the medications, bad reactions, and you can't take just any medication, and the only ones you can take are expensive ones, what do? My father's stuck right now taking medicines for diabetes that he can't take because it's $200 just for one of them. Gotta do what you gotta do. And to think that this little bad boy, a gift of that, was given to Jesus when he was born. I am not gonna taste the Myrrh one like that. I know the Myrrh one does not get gummy. If you make it in your pot, prepare yourself to see some resin around the edge because it will leave a sticky resin around it because of the gumminess. Where the Myrrh, its texture, though it's also resin, its texture becomes more meaty. kind of like the fat from the meat when you cook it for long periods of time, that it starts to tear apart. That's what's going to happen with the other one. Really cool. But yeah, these back then, these were very expensive. You could sell it, get a fortune, or use it for medicines. No wonder they gave this to Jesus when he was born as a gift. Both of them are very medicinal. Wait till you see all the properties that myrrh has. I'm going to share it now. Isn't that something that it also helps with breathing? I mean, I knew it was very medicinal. I knew that this mixture of the two together also helps to lower your blood pressure. The first time I told somebody about this was my daughter's, one of her best friend's grandfather. He literally looked like a walking ghost. Not like me, I'm a glowworm. But I mean, a literal walking ghost. And he had a type of cancer that was incurable. And he was in so much pain. So the best thing for him was just to take pain medicines and just weigh it out. When I told him about this, I had just found out, and I was told that it was still in studies at a medical hospital, and that it also, how do you say it? It was also going to help him feel better. So I told him about it. He said he was willing to try anything. I told him he'd take 1 tablespoon of each and put it in a pot, like a saucepan, boil it in water, and then to drink it 3 times a day for tea. Okay, let's check out and see how it's doing. Okay, so let's give it another look. See? You can definitely smell the medicine. I'm seeing resin around the border, so that's a good sign. This puppy is ready. So now, turn it off. Leave it uncovered a little bit. Let whatever collects on the lid fall right back in the pot. And then we're going to put it into some other containers. Hello, everyone. We are back. We're going to finish off the frankincense and myrrh tea so that this way we can pack it up and take it to my uncle. Okay? Remember, you can sweeten this with any sweetener. It could be honey. It could be sugar. If you are diabetic and you have a preference like Sweet and Low or Splenda, that's the one that my family tends to use more as a Splenda, or agave, you have all of those that you can do. If you want to use regular sugar, go ahead and use the regular sugar. But I like these juice containers because it has the bigger mouthpiece, so I don't have to fill it up as slow as I do those little bottles. But here we go. And remember, this is stuff that you can use for everything. You can even cure people, again, with just aromatherapy, with drinking, with lotions, all sorts of different ways that you can cure a person. Bath soaks, those are my favorites. I mean, who doesn't want to just lay in the tub and just relax? Though it's hard for some people to stay still and do that. But hey, I've seen TVs that people put in the bathroom so they can watch TV as they relax. Well, I've never really understood that, because wouldn't it get damaged with the humidity? Or is it specific TVs? It kind of looks like, what do you call it? Like the juice water from, look, remember how I told you guys of the resin? Here's some of the resin. And it's gummy. So now that this is starting to pop up, Let's get a little sifter. The sifter will prevent the stuff from falling in there. So we're going to put this right here. And there we go. Oh, there's a clump. I wonder. No, that would be the gum. Oh. So this is the first time I use one of these bigger ones. I normally use this size container, but it does the trick. It does the trick. Okay. And there we go. So it's still a little soft because it's warm, but it's the frankincense and the myrrh. Now, if you were to take this, save it, you have chewing gum. It's healthy for you. I'm just going to stick it in my mouth. This pot is just enough. I like the flavor. I've gotten used to it. First time I had it, I couldn't stand it. It was so sour. Not sour, bitter. So bitter. And now, I could chew it every day. Especially when it's like this in tea form. So good. There we go. And I actually want water bottle. You have to empty out another cup. So for those of you that didn't see the other video of the jarabe, this is the jarabe. Medicine, all sorts of ailments, including COVID. So, sorry, I had to turn off my alarm on my phone. This, I'm going to spill into cups. And then I'm going to give everybody a cup to finish off the water. And we'll take the rest and we'll put it in here. So, you can see how it looks. Even feels sticky. Take this, put it on the lid. Oh, let me move that out of the way. Of course you can't see what I'm doing. There you go. I had extra bottles just in case. But even I'm going to start taking this every day because this is good for my health too. There we go.
Go ahead, Arby's.
Oh, I'm spilling.
Are we going to have one of these?
Yes, one for each, honey.
We're going to need a lot of these during fall.
We're going to need a lot of these too. Improve our health.
My health is
Improve our
good.
breathing.
My breathing is good.
Keep from getting sick.
I don't get sick.
Sure. Can we not do that right now? Thank you. Come here. What's up? I love you. Love you too. What do you want?
What is that?
Gum.
I don't want it.
Have some vitamin C. Oh, I was going to show you guys. I forgot I was recording for a minute. Heck. It looks a little soapy, right? I haven't added any soap to it. But do you see the resin right there on the edge? And all of this right here, this is all resin too. So when you see that resin collect there, it's perfect Don't spit it out! Okay. So that pot literally gave us this lid. That much. So this, I'm going to prepare so I can drink it tomorrow. Yeah, ta 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 ta. Oh, yeah. I really need to get a good sugar container. This. Sorry for my arm being in the way. Oh, that's right. I forgot this had this little scoop. So this little scoop, I love it. It's another little gold mine. I get from these containers. That's why I save them. You'd be surprised all the stuff you can use them for. I know that's a lot of sugar, but I like sugar. I like the taste of sweet. I've always been like that. This is still wet from when I used it with the jarabe. So I'm having a hard time. So there's still a lot of sugar in there. Now, take the lid. One of the things I like doing with this, I'll take fresh strawberries and I'll put them in a blender along with this juice. With the sugar in it, of course. But it kind of, you still taste the bitterness a lot because I make it pure. I make it potent. But it tastes good. At least I think so. I'm used to it though. But you tend to get used to it. Good. Still bitter. But good. But then I have the gum in my mouth too. So it tastes a lot more bitter to me. That's it. So I want to thank you for coming and joining us. I wish this video would have been a lot longer. I wish I could have put more details into it, but I was doing more than one video today and I wanted to make sure that I got all the important stuff on camera. Okay? But I really enjoyed doing this with you. I always look forward to doing the videos. I wish I had more time that I could do more videos. But apparently, you know, life never works that way. But I want to thank you for coming. I hope you learned something out of here. I hope you try it. Don't just watch it. And please, feel free to ask any questions. You know, with my mother, her sister, who had a apple-sized tumor in her kidney. We did the same thing for her, but because it was a tumor, we added soursop and soursop. It was fruit and leaf, and we added that to it because it helps to fight tumors. Sometimes, you know, if you know of other things that help, try putting them together. See how they come out. Try it. You'll be surprised. If you're curious if it does help, try the recipes at least 6 weeks before your next doctor's appointment. Continue to do it and see the results. Pay attention to any differences and ask your doctor, does your results show any differences? Because normally your results are going to look regular, normal all the time. It might be slightly off. But when you're following something regularly, you're going to see a dramatic change. You're going to notice a dramatic change even in your own health. And you're going to notice with your body, your breathing, mobility. And those test results will literally show you just how much better it is for you. But I had so much fun doing this video with you guys. I plan on doing them again next time in Spanish. So you'll see them posted twice, one in English, one in Spanish. Just not this one. It'll be a different one. If you know anybody who could benefit from it, share it with them. And I will put on the title Spanish for when it's in Spanish, English for when it's in English, okay? So, cuídense, los amo mucho, and please, if you know any recipes that you want to share with us, share. The more the merrier, okay? Love you guys.